Okay, so in the next few minutes we'll be reviewing the Ventura Elvo score. The components are number 1, eye deviation, number 2, aphasia, number 3, neglect, number 4, obtundation. So the first part is look for forced eye deviation. When you walk towards the patient or evaluating the patient, with both eyes, patient will be looking to either the left or the right side. That's called forced eye deviation. If you ask the patient, Mr. X, can you follow my finger? Look to the right side. Look here, follow my finger. They will not be able to move the eyes past the midline. That's forced eye deviation. If they have their eyes closed, you can open their eyes and say, if you open the eyes will be again deviated to one side or the other. That's called forced eye deviation. The next is aphasia. There are 4 possibilities for checking aphasia. Number 1 is you ask the patient to repeat a sentence. Mr. X, can you say, I'm in the ambulance? Say, I am in the ambulance. So they will not be able to repeat a whole sentence. Then you ask the patient to name objects. Mr. X, can you tell me what is this?
Belt.
So you show them a watch or another object that is easily available as pen. You show them, Mr. X, can you tell me what is this?
A stick.
Okay, so they either will name a wrong object or they may not name it at all. The third possibility is they may be mute. Mr. X, can you say your name? Can you tell me where you are? Can you repeat after me? Can you say, I'm in the ambulance? If they're not saying anything, that means that they're mute. The fourth possibility is that they may be talking gibberish. How are you?
मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा.
Do you know where you are?
मुझे कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा.
Then you ask them to follow commands. Can you stick your tongue? Open your mouth and stick your tongue out.
नहीं, कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा.
So they will be talking in incomprehensive language and not following commands. So if they both are positive, that's again 1 point on aphasia. The third component is neglect. Neglect, there are 2 ways to test neglect. The first is you ask the patient, close your eyes and bring your arms up and tell me where I'm touching you.
Left.
Now.
Right.
Now.
Left.
So the patient is ignoring the right side. When you touch them individually, they will be able to tell, but when you touch simultaneously, they will not be able to tell. Again, if I touch him on the left, what side am I touching you?
Left.
Now.
Right.
Now.
Right.
So now he has neglect on the left side. When I'm touching him on the both sides, he cannot tell. It's simultaneous stimulation. The other ways of touching neglect is if the patient is aphasic or not responding or not following command. You walk towards the right side of the patient, they look at you, and they pay attention to you, they can try to talk to you, but you go around and you go to the other side and they will ignore you. So if I'm standing on the left side, he's not looking at me. Mr. X, he's looking to the right side and not paying attention to his left side. So that's another way of testing neglect if they are aphasic or if they have sensory loss, that you cannot touch it by the first method. The last component is obtundation, where you talk to the patient and they will be sleeping in between the conversation. Mr. X, what's your name? Mr. X, can you wake up? Wake up. Open your mouth for me. Open your mouth. So they may or may not follow command. They will open their eyes and then they go right back to sleep in between the conversation. That's obtundation. Any positive score on any of the above 4 components will be a positive Ventura Elvo score. Thank you.